Coming to you from the Dean E. Smith Center, the home of the 2017 National Champions. I am Greg Barnes, this is Rob Harrington. We're going to break down the 2017-18 North Carolina Tar Heels.
Sterling Manley is another freshman post player from North Carolina, 6'11", 240, another big kid. He broke his leg his junior year of high school, and so it's relatively unknown because he missed the recruiting season in the spring and summer. But Roy Williams offered him a scholarship, so what did Roy see?
I think, of course, they love the size, and he's someone they would see as a developmental big man. I think what everyone will probably observe this year is that physically he's not as far along as Brandon Huffman. Certainly Huffman, also Garrison Brooks. I think Manley, the thing to remember about him is he not only got hurt relatively late in his high school career, he also grew late. And so when you combine recovery from an injury with growth plates that are, he's still growing into his body, that I think physically he's not as far along as the other guys. But what they see is someone who is a true center. I mean, this is the old 1980s Dean Smith type of center. And I think you'll probably see some comparisons early to someone like a Warren Martin. I think that he has more offensive potential than that. But just in terms of the pace of development, he might need a little bit longer. But he's someone in an era where you have a Tony Bradley who might leave after 1 year. Manley isn't going anywhere anytime soon. I think that he could grow into a 3 or 4 year player and someone who really pays off down the line.
Sounds like there's a lot of potential for, while he may not be able to provide starters minutes this year, as a junior he could be a OACC type player?
I mean, I won't put that on him just yet, but I think that what you'll see is some class separation. There's always some risk when you take 3 players basically at the same position in a class. I think if Manley's developmental curve is a little bit longer running than the other two, so maybe let's say Garrison Brooks steps up early in his career, Manley might come on later in his career. Hypothetically, say Brooks were to leave early for the NBA. Now you have the class separation you did not have when he signed.